What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. My Hero Academia, dude. No, I said last week, I was like, bro, I don't know about the scheduling. Screw all of that. We are here this week for that My Hero Academia Awesome Sauce, man. Chapter 238. It's a super exciting time, man. I truly do. Every single week I have that insane urge, like, man, I want to read some more My Hero, bro. It's this arc, man. It's so good in of itself, but then you have my bias towards the things that the arc is presenting to me, and I'm like, it's all awesome sauce. It's great. I'm enjoying it a lot. So I was like, you know what, man, I gotta get some My Hero in today. I have to get some My Hero Academia awesome sauce in today. Oh, seeing right here Shigaraki grab his hand and crush it. I received a comment last week saying that apparently that was Shigaraki's father's hand. And if that's the case, sweet mother of Flagnarts, Horikoshi. Sweet mother of Flagnarts. So here we have the, oh, there it is. No, it shows it right there. The pops, these sorts of things too, are all unnecessary. Hold on. Let me make it full screen. You see Destro, Hulk. Whoa, this is an incredible panel. Extremely dynamic. Stress 100%. And we see his face coming down right there. The smile. Look, it's like a Soul Eater character. Goes in, you see the massive muscles, man. Like he's going in for a Gear 4th Leo Bazooka or something. Or so it should be. And then here you have... And he pulls out his hand. Yo, he pulls out his hand straight up. Whoosh. And did he get him? Crumble? No, bro. Did he kill Destro? Well, we see some massive explosion. I can't tell what's going on. The only thing you can see right here is that after he uses the 100% stress, he goes in. We see Shigaraki move his hand over. It appears that there's a clash. You hear, or you see the sound effect, crumble, crumble. Here you see like a whoosh, like a disintegration type of effect. As you see the massive explosion take up the buildings behind them and everything. You see Higantomashia right here, Dabi, the ice dude, and there you see Destro. Is that right, Destro? Yeah, there's the CEO. Shigaraki, bro. Just gotta destroy it all before you connect. It's no big deal. And then Destro looks. You're big, but that's all you are. I get it. You want to obliterate whatever bugs you. It's fun. My power is only a stepping stone. It's meant to liberate the people and to see Destro's will fulfilled. And for the last few minutes, this pounding pulse. Is it fear? No, not fear. I convert fear into power. Then why? You're in a tight spot, CEO. Rikia, we have kept ourselves hidden for generations. But now you'll be the one to see Destro's will fulfilled. And rectify his greatest regrets. When am I feeling less stressed out? What in the Flagnarts do you even call that? It's gonna turn into a Power Ranger? Straight a Megazord style, or is this Voltron? Detonarat's patented burden amplifying steel pressure mechanism. Claustro. Is that like the Mark III, bro? Is that Wing Zero? Claustro Mark number 1? 150%. My man evolved so much he became a robot. My man evolved so much he went beyond human limitations. Beyond the limitations that he replaced on himself. My man straight up became a mecha. I don't think I've ever seen anyone built up so much stress. Well, maybe Gon. Possibly Gon. But aside from Gon, I don't think I've ever seen a character build up so much stress to the point to where they completely transformed into something unrecognizable. This individual right here has just transformed into a mecha version of himself, the parallel version of Redestro from the Gundam universe, from the Messenger universe, from the Transformers universe, from the Voltron universe, all combined into one giant Megazord in the Power Ranger universe, and it created Claustro Mark 1. Claustro Mark 1. Look at this. He has cannons on all of his fingers. My man's has a foot going down like he's the that one thing from what was it, Digimon, with the lion? No, Zoids. That's what it was called, Zoids. The thing from Zoids, dog. Yo, this thing right here is a combination of everything I watched as a kid, man. Where's my Gundam Wing Discs? Where's my Gundam Wing Discs? Bro, my man's is out here straight up utilizing Wing Zero. I mean, he took all of the Gundams from Wing, and he was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're transforming. Transformers. Doom, 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 doom. Claustro in disguise. Transformers. Redestro meets the eyes. Yeah, my boy is in there. Redestro. 150%. Shigaraki, oh yeah? That's nice. That's nice. You can just tell that my boy just straight up hit the... You know how dangerous that ability is, man? For you to do something like that to a character like that? Can I zoom in? There we go. That's nice. Ain't we getting too close? We're good as long as the cannon fodder keeps drawing his attention. He's too much for us. We just gotta get the League back together, and then... It's a rare day when the big fellow awakens early, and the League is doomed if we take him on in this state. That icy freak, I almost managed to burn him up. Doctor, you're listening, right? Warp us, or else Machio will tear us limb from limb. Trying to kill my little Johnny, are you? Not the little Johnny! He develops a dreadful case of tonsillitis with every warping. It's not really my concern, just tell him to bear it. Besides, I don't believe you. You've never had a problem with warping before. I try not to get too close with those who might give away my location to third parties. Contact me once you get the Liberation Army to stop tracking you. So will Shigaraki's death sit well with you? Isn't he meant to be All for One's successor? Which is exactly why he needs to be pushed into a corner. Dude, Dr. Eggman is sick, man. Everything is for him to be All for One's successor, no matter what type of mental or physical struggles he has to go through. He's gonna push him to, like, limit-breaking limits. See, he's gonna push him to the point to where he might also turn into a mecha too. Screw it, he might as well turn into a mecha as well. When we come up against the League of Villains' meta abilities, we must be especially wary of Dabby's long-range flames. Getten, you are essential to the Liberation Army's success. I'm sorry, Redestro. I'm sorry for worrying you. Here we go. Getten! We're on Earth, we must protect Redestro. Whoa, Master's successor. Not, snap, what the heck? Is this him in the mecha form? Not suppression, but liberation. Naturally, people would seek to use their meta abilities freely. 150%, huh? Past the pain beyond this awakening. It's as if this man, are you gonna go plus ultra on me? Is that it? Has been utterly liberated. That is what I'm feeling in my chest. Shoo. Amazing. Not suppression, but liberation. Naturally, people would seek to use their meta abilities freely. Past the pain beyond this awakening, it's as if this man has been utterly liberated. Flipping flagnards, man. That's incredible. It's like he feels it within himself. This person that he's facing off against is no longer being held back or restrained by whatever was holding him back previously. He feels like he's truly free. While he's going up against him, he feels like he's fighting a free man, a liberated man. And little does he know about the shackles that hold this man Shigaraki back. Or even though he might feel like he's free, he's not actually free, bro. He's not actually free. Not with those shackles holding him back, man. But at the same time, you can take that sense and that concept of freedom and say Shigaraki kind of truly is free. Because he's come to an acceptance point, to an acceptance of who he truly is and how he got to this point, especially after remembering the truth. So it kind of does feel like Shigaraki's has this sense of freedom slash because whenever you're on a high like this, after doing something like that or whatever the case may be, you do feel like you're free in the moment. What about after Shigaraki and this battle takes place? How will you feel then? Because I'm pretty sure Redestro is talking about the present. Well, of course he has to be talking about the present, but I can see where he's coming from whenever he says that he's been utterly liberated, because that is kind of like what it feels like. Whenever you've been held back for so long in terms of your memory and not being able to remember exactly what took place and suppressing all those feelings, just to let them all out and be who you truly are here on screen. Sorry about that. Then I suppose that is definitely a sense of freedom. I can definitely see that. So what happens now? Like, are they going to continue this? I mean, they have to continue this battle next week, right? There's no more. Yeah, there's more pages. So that would mean that we're going to have Mecha Gundam Claustro up against Shigaraki next week. But the thing is, it's dangerous with Shigaraki. Shigaraki only needs to hit you once. So we'll see what happens. It looks like there was already an attack there in the bottom panel. It might have even connected. But I suppose we'll find out next week, and we'll see what happens with Redestro, what happens with Shigaraki. But what's going to be very fascinating about this is going to be the post-arc of this, man. Because everyone's going to come to see Shigaraki at this point in time. And how is he going to interact with those other people? How is he going to interact with the Doctor, remembering all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, now that he remembers what the Doctor did to him, how is he going to interact with the Doctor? Is he going to interact with him any differently? We'll see what happens. For all we know, Shigaraki, and this would be a really an insane move, Shigaraki going out and actually taking that Doctor out. Because from a storytelling standpoint, if Shigaraki takes out the Doctor, and that Doctor really was the same one who told Deku that he did not have a quirk in the first chapter, that could lead into us as viewers and Deku as a viewer, if the Doctor had some sort of magical redemption arc, he wouldn't... we wouldn't find out through him about the fact that that he held that information from Deku, that Deku possibly could have actually had a quirk. So if he takes out the Doctor, then from a story standpoint, Horikoshi can play around with those elements. Because since the Doctor... But at the same time, I feel like the Doctor kind of has to be around for the stuff that's going to take place in the future. But if he's not... See, it could go either way, because if he is there, then of course he's going to be there, and it's going to add on to the situation at hand. He of course, there's a lot of history with him, All For One, and then Shigaraki and Deku. But at the same time, if he takes him out, that would be something towards a path of liberation, I'm pretty sure, at least in his mind. That'd definitely be a villainous thing to do after this arc. But... Or technically a heroic. I don't know. I'll say villainous. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what Shigaraki does, and we'll see what the rest of... what's the aftermath here after this arc, because it's definitely fascinating. But we'll see. I've been told that apparently Horikoshi wants to wrap up this arc soon, because he wants to go back to the rest of the UA kids because of reaction, and people want to see the rest of the squad, which I understand as readers who are used to seeing their main characters. But for me, man, I'd love for this to keep going as long as possible. Now, what I'm expecting is after this arc, are we just going to dive into... I mean, is this a segue into a bigger, massive arc, or are we going to have another... mini arc in the way that My Hero usually does, like its mini arcs and its arcs before the major arcs, because I sense a flipping huge major arc happening soon. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. All this is building up towards something, and that something is what scares me. It's what excites me. I'm like, bro, I can't wait for that to go down. But right now, what's going down is truly exciting. Shout out to Gundam Redestro, aka Claustro, going up against Shigaraki. But man, Shigaraki's facial expressions, the way that he's been acting, I can see how how it is that Redestro came to that conclusion of like, man, this man truly, it feels like he's actually liberated, like he's free. You know, free from those chains that shackled him before, but now he has separate chains that are still shackling him that he still needs to get rid of. And man, I cannot wait for that next meeting between Shigaraki and Deku. I really, really can, bro. But anyways, everybody has an awesome sauce day. Take care. My Hero Academia Awesome Sauce. I'll see y'all in the comments. Take care. I'll see y'all next Sunday, man.